Yes, it's still the Dugout podcast. I still remain Aditola Oluwaseyi Roberts. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please. We need those subs to go up. We need them to go up. Okay, so the Euros are on. The second round of games are being played right now. And honestly, last week I had the top 3 pick. And I think I'm changing my top 3 pick. I didn't post a video last week. My top 3 pick last week was Germany, the host, England, and then France. Those are my top 3 picks. But looking at the first round of games, Germany is still being Germany. They've won their first 2 games, so they're doing very well. I looked at France, I watched the game, and that game was... they created chances. They actually should have won the game by a lot more. But then again, the game became difficult. And honestly, looking at this tournament, it's actually been proven very difficult for the big teams. We saw Belgium try as much as they can to score a goal, and they couldn't. Belgium they've been underachieving in tournaments, World Cup, Euros, and all that. But that game is a game that they should have won, but they just couldn't find the back of the net. They found the back of the net twice. One was offside, when one was ruled as a handball. That handball rule is, for me, it is what it is. The rules are what the rules are, but it was painful. First of all, it was way outside the 18, and I don't think it was deliberate. But then again, the rules are the rules. As an attacking player, your arms are stretched from your body and you touch the ball and it leads to a goal, it has to be chopped off. So it's hard, but it's a rough pill to swallow, but the rules are the rules. For me, I'm switching from England and I'm thinking of going Spain. Just because Spain play good football. They know how to control the game. I would like to see what they do in their next couple of games, but for now, England, my issue with England is this. England, they have a sauce midfield. On paper, you might think they have the best squad in the tournament. But I think they have maybe the best variety of players in the tournament. But as a squad, as a team, they fall short. I look at England and I'm like, they have these attacking players, Jude Bellingham, Foden, my boy, star boy, Saka, and of course Harry Kane in front. But you see, the midfield is a problem because that midfield is terrible when it comes to controlling the tempo of a game, and that is the problem. England cannot control the tempo of a game with that midfield. Arnold there and Jude Bellingham there, that's a problem. Bellingham is an attacking midfielder, he's not a central midfielder. Arnold, honestly, is not really a midfielder. He can distribute the passes and all that, but he's not a midfielder. The only proper midfielder that was in that starting lineup was Declan Rice. And it showed. He had to work his socks off. In the second half, the game became very slow, very boring. And England had one of the worst performances I've seen them play in the tournament in a long time. Honestly, I slept off in about 75 minutes. I woke up when the game was over. So they need to sort out that midfield. I tweeted out if England faces a team with a very strong proper midfield, they would lose. I can almost guarantee that they are going to lose the game. The only thing that they have going for them is that they have fast-paced attack, so they can hit you on the counter if they are playing a very strong team. But playing this a bit like teams like Serbia and co, it's a bit difficult for them to break those teams down because those teams sit a bit deeper. Aside from the Jude Bellingham goal in the early minutes of the game, I think it was in 30 minutes they drew about. England didn't really create any clear-cut chance. Any from that game apart from just that chance. Saka was good for first half. Foden was, everybody's cooking Foden right now. I don't even know why they are cooking the poor guy, but then again, to whom much is given, much is expected, or maybe to whom much is expected, because Foden is arguably on form the best player in that team, coming from what he did in the English Premier League for Man City in general. But in that first game, he was out of it. I was surprised he lasted on the pitch for that long because it was crazy. And Bellingham, honestly, I feel Bellingham is an impact player. He cannot dictate the play. That's why I personally prefer Jamal Musiala to Bellingham. Bellingham is intelligent. He knows where to be, how to be, and how to score. But he's not a proper midfielder. He cannot dictate the game like the Modric or the Kroos and everything. That's why Madrid still has to play the likes of Modric and Kroos behind Bellingham to enjoy, so that he can enjoy the freedom that he needs to operate. The problem with this English team is that the midfield does not give him that kind of freedom. So he needs to do a lot of work in the midfield because Arnold is not a midfielder. Declan Rice is the only person in that midfield, in that starting midfield for that game against Serbia, that was a proper midfielder, and it showed. The man had to work. He had to work over time to make sure that there was a presence in that midfield. If England continues like this, trust me, they are not really going to make it past the quarterfinals in this tournament. But at least they're going to make it out of the group stage. I mean, they got their first win, so all they need is like to draw the next 2 games. And yeah, they will probably beat Denmark. I mean, probably, but it's football, anything can happen. So, like I said, Belgium, with all the stars that they have, well, maybe they have aging stars anyway, but I mean, De Bruyne, Trossard, Lukaku, Doku, as in, just to name a few of the players that they have in that team, Ventogen, they have like a proper 11 if you look at that team very well. But then again, something is just not right with that team. Since the days of Eden Hazard, something has not been right. Something hasn't clicked. And as it is, it's not going to click because this is like the last opportunity that this core has together, because Lukaku is like in his late 20s, early 30s. De Bruyne is in his 30s. Trossard is approaching 30s. So all these players right now, after this tournament, it's probably bye-bye to the Belgium national team. But well, it's just the first game. But losing your first game in the tournament is not really like, what would I say? It's not the end all to the tournament. I mean, look at Argentina in the last World Cup. They lost their first game and then went on to win the tournament. So it's not all that bad. But then again, it puts you in a very, very difficult situation. Now you have to win your next 2 games to qualify from the group and then take it from there. But honestly, if Belgium do not do anything in this tournament right now, they should just scrap the whole team and start all over again. I mean, there's no point. They've tried to make it work with these players for almost 8 to 10 years right now, and it's not worked. They probably need to start from scratch again, to start again. Look for some young chaps coming in, like the Dokus and the likes. But with this core, De Bruyne, Lukaku and the likes, it's not working, and I don't think it's really going to work. Remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Watch our videos. Drop your comments what you think about Belgium in the Euros. England, who is your favorite team of the tournament? Who do you think is going to be the top scorer? I mean, right now, the players that are actually tipped to be top scorer in this tournament have not even started scoring yet. Likes of Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo, they've not been able to find the net. I mean, that's just the way it is in this tournament. I mean, but then it's just the first round of games. Second round of games are just kicking off. So I mean, somebody can just pop up and score 4 goals. Who knows? But then again, just drop your comments, share your thoughts in the comment section. Be sure to let us know exactly what you feel, what you think, what you expect from the tournament going forward.